Online shopping in India is in the middle of a massive revolution. It's shifting away from just, a simple click and buy deal to something that feels way more interactive, way more human. So today, we're going to break down this huge boom in what's called live commerce and what it really means for the future of retail.
I mean, just think about it for a second. What if you could get the crazy convenience of clicking buy now online, but with all the confidence you get from actually seeing and, feeling a product in a real store? That exact question? Well, that's what's driving this entire retail revolution.
And the answer to that question, it's something called live commerce. It's this absolutely incredible mix of entertainment, kind of like watching your favorite YouTuber or influencer, and the instant I want it now feeling of e-commerce. We are talking about a total fundamental shift in how we as consumers connect with the brands we love.
Okay, so what is live commerce exactly? Picture this. A seller is showing off a product on a live video stream. But here's the game changer. It is not a one-way street. It's a conversation. You can type in questions, ask them to show you a different angle, and you get an answer right then and there, before you even think about buying. It's like a shopping channel, a live product demo, and a cool community hangout all rolled into one.
Now, this whole interactive model is just exploding across a bunch of different areas. But man, nowhere more than in fashion. And it makes total sense, right? Because when it comes to clothes, seeing is definitely believing.
And this really gets to the core of the problem it solves. The old way versus the new way. I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? Staring at some flat picture on a website thinking, is that really the color it looks like? How's that fabric gonna move when I walk? Live video just gets rid of all that doubt. You see the product in motion on an actual person.
Just imagine for a second. A boutique owner in Delhi is live streaming. She's showing everyone the incredibly detailed way to drape a new sari. And you, sitting at home, can ask her right then and there about the fabric. You can see how the light actually hits the embroidery, and hey, you might even snag a special discount just for tuning in live. It creates this urgent, exclusive feeling that a simple photo could never, ever capture.
And that, right there, brings us to the absolute heart of it all. It's not just about what's being sold, it's about who is selling it. That real human connection, it builds trust in a split second. And trust, well, that's what gets us to click buy.
Now, this exact same idea of building trust is completely shaking up another huge industry, beauty and personal care. And that's a no-brainer, right? I mean, if you're going to put something on your face or your skin, you want to be 100% sure about it.
You know those super polished, pre-recorded ads we see all the time? They can feel kinda fake, a little staged. Well, live demos are the total opposite. They feel real, authentic, sometimes even a little messy, and that's what makes them great. It's way less like watching an ad and a whole lot more like getting a real recommendation from a friend you trust.
So this whole process of building trust happens right before your eyes. First, you've got an expert actually using the product live, maybe putting on a face serum for everyone to see. Then, they break down the ingredients and what they do. And this is the cool part. People watching can jump in with their own questions like, hey, will this work for my oily skin? And they get an answer right away. And finally, you see the real results on a real person, not some airbrushed, edited video.
All right, let's switch gears a bit, from beauty products to gadgets and electronics. For tech stuff, the biggest roadblock for selling online has always been pretty obvious. You can't see the thing in action. Well, live commerce is blowing that problem right out of the water.
So instead of just reading a boring list of specs, imagine watching a live demo where someone is actually testing out a smartphone's crazy camera zoom, or seeing for yourself how a new laptop really handles having a dozen apps open at once. It literally transforms a dull spec sheet into this immersive, really exciting experience.
And the impact on the business side of things? Oh, it's huge. When people can make a truly informed choice, their satisfaction goes through the roof. And guess what happens when satisfaction goes up? Yep. Those annoying product returns totally plummet. So it's a win for the customer, and it's a huge win for the company's bottom line.
Okay, so we've got fashion, beauty, and gadgets. They were kind of the first ones to jump on this. But the story absolutely does not stop there. What's so fascinating is that these core ideas of trust and real-time interaction are so powerful that this whole wave is now crashing into brand new industries.
I mean, just think about the possibilities here. You've got home decor brands doing live room makeovers, food companies hosting these awesome interactive cooking shows where you can buy the spices right from the stream. Even fitness instructors and teachers are running live workshops. It's spreading everywhere.
And what all this really shows is that live commerce is becoming so much more than just a way to sell stuff. It's turning into this powerful tool for building actual communities around things people love. This is a huge deal, especially in a social culture like India. Whether you're into cooking or fitness or interior design, it's creating a space where people can connect, not just with a brand, but with each other.
So all of this really brings us to the big picture, doesn't it? Live commerce isn't just some new flashy feature. No way. It really represents the entire future of what it's going to mean to shop online in India.
If there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. For years, online shopping was super efficient, sure, but it felt cold, a little impersonal. Live commerce is injecting that missing ingredient right back in. We're talking about the human connection, the emotion, the trust. It makes the digital feel real again.
And for businesses listening, the message here is crystal clear. This is not a trend you can just sit back and watch. The brands that go live are the brands that are going to grow. It's really as simple as that.
So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. As this trend just keeps picking up speed, you gotta ask, is our screen becoming the new storefront? I'm not talking about just a digital catalog. I mean a living, breathing space where we connect, discover, and shop. And from where I'm standing, the answer looks like a pretty resounding yes.